Before seeing very significant tables about the Nazis, Amalek, and Hamas, let us see recent news. So, textbook Seeds from Gaza, and you can see what it is about. So, this is what is written there. At the Munich Security Conference on Saturday, Israeli President Isaac Herzog revealed a book found in the title, really, The End of the Jews, and the book which was found in a residential home in Gaza and written by one of the founders of the terrorist organization Hamas. By the way, you see the name, I forgot, but it is a doctor, yeah. You know, these are the Chafetz Chaim cells are, why is written wild man and not a man who is wild? Because even great people like doctors are wild like beasts. So it's exactly an interesting example. Now, this is really, you can see it in the paper, no doubt, more details about it. But this is a fact. The fact it is in the book. It says, this is the word, yeah, the end of the Jews, yeah, this is simple. No Jews, this is the reason why they kill babies and old people. They don't want Jews to exist. Yeah, and all the nations today, yeah, angry with Israel, yeah, use Hamas, frightening. How the hatred of nations, anti-Semitism is so great. Even though, yeah, killing the Jews. Look in the Nobel Prize, how many Jews got Nobel Prize and how much the Jews contributed to this world in medicine and everything. No, this they don't mind. Yeah, frightening situation. So, let us see now the tables. Very significant, I will tell you exactly why. The first thing, what you see here, is in one book. Numbers, yeah, the book which really has a lot of happenings to Jews, unfortunately sinning, spies and so on. So what you have in this book, and what I was looking for. So I was looking for meetings of Hamas, you see Nazim in red, Nazis, Nazim. In it you have this Ashab, the PLO, yeah, goes together, no doubt. You know, in Germany, we was a good friend of Hitler, that together they decided to wipe out Jews. Then you have here, in black, you can see the word Hamas. Hamas in black. Now, important to point out that Nazis, Hamas is minimal in the book of Numbers. Yeah, minimal in book. And then in the Old Torah, I think Hamas is also minimal. Nazi can be the second, the third one. So we're not going into this now, but it's interesting that Nazi in this book is minimal, best meeting with PLO, Irgun Shocharei Palestine, which basically is the first original name of the Palestinian organization. Then you have Hamas coming here, and you're seeking also Amalek, I think is also maybe second minimal, or maybe third, but whatever it is, all this very, very significant appearance. As I said, this table is based on Dr. Alexander Rosenberg program. Yeah, he is a scientist who came from Russia, like Professor Rips showed him the phenomena of the cause, which is very famous. Rabbi Lubach 800 years ago showed about the birth of the moon. So he saw and checked, and in fact he became an Orthodox Jew. He wrote also a book, all his truths about the cause. So he said that minimal and best meetings are the most important at the table. So minimal we have here, yeah, and you have also on top interesting things. This is the Lilith, the heavenly minister of lust, yeah, Amalek, feminine, yeah. There is a masculine, which is Samael, which you see here. Samael comes here, Samach Mem Aleph Red, in red. This is the masculine, and the feminine is here. I think that she maybe the second minimal in numbers, but interesting. So then you have, it means all the idea of the troubles the Jew is going through. You have, by the way, you have Hitler also in black. Hitler, yeah, and you have Eichmann. Eichmann, you see Aleph, Yud, Kaf, Mem, Nun. Eichmann, big skips, but still interesting, connected with Nazis and Hamas. Then we have here, it means, because all the troubles the Jews don't forget, is a person, is a purpose. The purpose to bring them to repent, to keep the Torah, and then the Messiah. Amazing. You have minimal the Torah, Messiah in skip. Yeah, the skip for Messiah in green is minimal. And best meeting with another Messiah, which is in red. Who are this son of Joseph, who prepares the way from son of David. No, amazing, coming in this table together. What? With the Nazis and Hamas. Yes, because the purpose of Hamas and Nazis and the Amalekite, is to bring Jews to do tshuva, to repent. Very famous, the Torah tells us, yeah, Torah tells us, you can see it, Deuteronomy 97, if Jews don't do tshuva willingly, God will point upon them very cruel leader like Haman in Persia. All right, and he will do all these terrible things. The Jews will have to repent. If not, who? The Holocaust came because of this. So today we have Amanai, yeah, and Raisi, all those who said clearly that their purpose is to kill Jews. You can see here, you saw here that this is what they say, yeah, we have to kill the Jewish people. So, more we have, okay, we have more the PLO coming. As we said, Eichmann, you have an amazing phenomena. By the way, this evil force of the lust of the Arabs, yeah, this was you have also in green twice. But what's the most interesting is that if you follow my YouTube, I don't know, it's a very significant YouTube video from what Rabbi David Grossman says, that this month, Nisan, like in future Nisan, the month of Nisan, the month of Passover, in the past we had a lot of miracles, so we have also now. So exactly this comes here about Passover, ב-15 יום לחודש, of the 15th in the month, you will have the festival, 7 days you should eat masses. Yeah, it's a holy time. You should not work, and so on, continue. Anybody who ate chametz, heavenly death, and so on. All this amazing that all those verses here, you can read down, deal with Passover, the offerings, and so on. So maybe this is clear proof to what David Grossman says. Yeah, that this month will be for us months of miracles and so on, and we're getting rid from all the enemies and anti-Semites from the world. But the main phenomenon is that you have the Nazis with the PLO. Minimal, yeah. in numbers. I think the old Torah might be the second, the third one, but also think Hamas, that you see Hamas in black, many numbers in the old Torah. It means that we are speaking about appearances of verse here which are not significant. Messiah, minimal, and this evil force of the Arabs, lust, homosexuality, which abortion, all this things have to do with this Mrs. She's work together, she's a feminine of the masculine, the Samkel, the leftist. Hitler also comes here, by the way. Okay, Hitler is a big skip, but it's interesting to see him also in the picture. Hitler and Eichmann also. Eichmann, you can see it from in purple, start from the Aleph. Eichmann, the butcher, as they called him. So interesting, and we see, if you see more in the table, there is a lower part of it that we are going to see just now. So this is the table you saw, right? Passover, and then the down, you have a few interesting words. You have Arabs, That's all together with the Hamas, because, when this Hamas did this terrible massacre to Jews, killing, murdering young and old, wild beasts, no Arabs organization protested again. No, apparently they agree, they agree with they understand the Islam. You have the Islam, I did not show you, but in fact the Islam comes in green, you have the Islam coming down, and unfold this and interpret. So you have here the Arabs, right? And hoping also that, as we say, that Messiah will come, and he will come with Elijah. In gray you have Elijah also, So it's nothing a little bit down this table that you saw. And this is really, by the way, you have also Edomio. I forgot to show it. Because Edom are all this European unity, all this, Russia, or against Israel also. So what we hope that really Messiah will come, it's a son of Joseph, son of Joseph, his main purpose is to get rid of those enemies of Israel. And then comes son of David, Mashiach, son of David. So it's unbelievable if one should think. You saw milliments of Hamas and Nassim, right? And America, I think, is the third minimal in this book. So, and you have the minister of this, as you saw before, and the Sam Kel, want to blind God. This is his meaning, against God, So it's on the left, it's in Israel also, unfortunately. In Israel also, you must know that Lapid and Yvette, those who are against Judaism, against Shabbos and so on, against people who are studying Torah. Also on the left, it's under this evil force, Samakel, that we see here. Samakel is the angel of the Amalekites, and the Lilith, which we saw before, is a minister of the Arabs, who will be suffered. But the end will come soon, hoping that this year already, and the Jews will strengthen their faith in God. This is the most important, because it's the merit of faith. Jews came out of Egypt, and in the merit of faith, they will come from this terrible exile of the Edom and Arabs. So, interesting and very significant table, and amazing that this book which was found, this was found, remember the book. This is the one, unbelievable. Now they found it. Now it's in Gaza, they found. This is the book. If you know Arabs, you can read it. But what is this? You see clearly. The sword, killing the Magen Davids, killing the Jews. This is the title of the book, It does not cover. It clearly writes in the book, this is the title that I see here, The End of the Jews. Frightening. This exactly shows the end of Jesus. Imagine the end of Jesus was coming out by Nazis and so on. How much Jews contribute to this world? There is a whole book, Nobel Prizes, medicine, in every area. Jews, almost, most of the Nobel Prize were for Jews, but the Arabs does not matter, you know. The Shahid said, doesn't matter. Jews, the world have to accept Allah. Is the Jews, the world, the Jews, everyone should accept Allah, yeah, Islam, and anybody who does not deserve this. No, you have to wait. What they will do after the fighting as the nation of the world are blind. No, this is a Satan, you know. He blinds people. Samael means to blind God. Simple. Don't see there is a God. There is a Jewish people. Yeah, they are the chosen people. So, hoping that Donald Trump will throw away this Biden and all these people, and he knows, he believes in God, believes in the prophecies, yeah, okay, still you have to know some more, but he will do it, but he's in the right line, you know. This Biden, the end of Israel, the end of Jews, and those supporters are the same. So it doesn't matter, you have to pay some fine, maybe to worry about it. Most important is a man who has the potential to bring the world into the right way, peace. In fact, they say that if Donald Trump would be the president, you know, Biden, so all the troubles that we have today would not be, because, you know, the Hamas would be a little bit afraid of the explanation. But the Satan is strong, the left is strong, the Democrats, all those against Torah are strong, and this is a reason for our troubles today. So, any who knows Arabs can order this book. I don't know where, but very likely the book was written by a doctor, what's his name, Zadi or something like that, but doctor. You know, a doctor. This is what Chafetz Chaim says, that the Torah does not say Pere Adam Pere, a wild man, but the opposite, yeah? A man who is wild. So Chafetz Chaim said, even a doctor. How many doctors were already terrorists? We found it. People know it. Yeah? Few doctors were terrorists. We found also. So, what we should do? Tshuva, we should repent, and only then we'll have Messiah. And this what he said is amazing. Really, I have to show you again this table. And other people will have to look and patience, and people, non-Jews, are many more than non-Jews. Gentile see my YouTube. So the Jewish people, they are afraid that the Torah is truth to keep Shabbos and everything. Here's the fact. So let us see again, really, this table, because it's so important. And I want to emphasize more about this. So as I said, that what makes the table important and significant, because Nazi, you can see minimal, we see a lot together, good meetings, condition for real Bible code. Bible code was recognized by the science. Yeah? Then you have here Hamas minimal, in numbers is all Torah. You have Nazis, good meetings. Then you have the Samaria, you have Pierre again, and you have the Heavenly Minister of the Arabs of Plus, and so on. You have here the Islam, in green, you have the Islam, yeah? I forgot to emphasize. But this Islam, unfortunately, these are interpreted, but definitely doesn't mean that it's truth. It was when Jews were in really wild, I mean, when they were still in exile living with Arabs together, it was a very good connection, because Jews did not really, they kept the Torah, but nothing about, you know, against the Arabs. But now you know that all this trouble started long time ago, when, you know, Jews started sharing, the land is ours, go out, and so on. This is what brought all these things against us. But it's amazing to see that in the same place, all this is in one book, in the same place where you have Hamas and Arab and Amalekites, yeah? PLO, you have Messiah. What is the connection? The connection is simple, because all these troubles, Sabaron to bring us to Tshuva, And then we have son of David. You see every 2 letters, which is minimal in skip in the Old Torah. And in red again, Messiah, yeah, the letter Chet is, yeah, Messiah, כן? In red, Mem Shin, sharing Yud of the other Messiah, because the son of Joseph come together. Again, Messiah, maybe the Messiah, the third one, is like Donald Trump. Cyrus, the same thing. Cyrus was called by God, Messiah of God, because he recognized Israel, he allowed them to settle, he believed in God, right? And the prophecies, so the great Kabbalist Rabbi Cook, yeah, from Tiberias, says also that the Donald have sparks of Cyrus to help Israel, to recognize Israel. Okay, something still you have to learn, but he have been the right line, believe in God. While Biden, not believing in God, Democrat against Torah, Democrat is Gematria Satan. Yeah? So let us hope that really the world will realize after seeing what is really the Hamas, no, and if we still support him, yeah, so frightening. So, what I can say, yeah, this is a significant table, no doubt, ask people, especially when you have this with Passover, exactly, and Peter was what Rabbi David Grossman said, yeah, and I made a YouTube about what he said, also showing clear connection to what he said. Yeah, but the Satan is wrong. The people still not believing in the Bible, even though it was recognized by science. It's conditioned, like minimum and so on. And also great rabbis, like Shmuel Zalman Auerbach, Rab Shlomo Fisher, and also Rabbi Silman, all those said clearly, you should show this, yeah, because Jesus clearly put the Torah from heaven. This was the great rabbi says for Jews. Nevertheless, they're like more clever, yeah. The several situations when you see so clear, and it is also known and famous. The great scientist said that if this phenomenon of the courts is right, is the greatest discovery in the last 300 years from the time of the Galileo. Yeah, you can see it. So it will come. Only we need patience before there is labor pains, lots of troubles, but the end will come, the happy end will come, but very important by keeping the Torah, by keeping all the mitzvot, especially Passover, the punishment is a heavenly death for Jews, definitely. Yeah. So interesting and very important and significant tables, as I said, that you have all this coming here, and especially when Hamas is minimal, Nazis minimal, Amalek I think is the second, the third minimal. And these are the power of the force of lust, of desire, of the Arabs. I think also in the book of Numbers, minimal, maybe second minimal, but all of them are very significant. So, let us really repent, keeping the Torah. Purim coming, Purim might be already introduction to Passover. Yeah, great things are going to happen, this many rabbis said, and often that it will be. So, this is what I can tell you. If you want to follow the YouTube properly, fine. But frightening what they found a book in Gaza, End of Jews. Yeah, End of Jews. And a doctor wrote it, a doctor who really built up Hamas. You know, remember that if you look at my lecture on there is a letter of Hamas from heaven, tells us what Hamas is. You have the sum there, the positive, the negative power of the Samael. You have the Chet, which is all. There is a lecture of mine, the letter of Hamas and Patach. Yeah, listen to this table probably, and you see how God showed us what you have in the word Hamas. Some, you know, this is some the evil part of the name of Samael, because Kel is a positive. And Chet is like sin. So, from heaven, God tells us with whom we are dealing. The same with Patach. Petach is the merged belly of this Lilith. We come here, Petach. And Chet also, the sin, unbelievable how God really sends our messages in the names, which is exactly with whom we are dealing. I wrote a whole book, What's in a Name? And you see there, unbelievable. There's the idea of names. God gave name to leaders, nations, and so on. The Jews will know with whom they are dealing. So when they deal with Hamas and Fatah, even numerical value of Fatah and Hamas together is Jerusalem, 596, because they're against Jerusalem. We know many times it's like Messiah and snake have the same numerical value, because the snake, this is Amalek, which we have today, is against Messiah. Yeah? The same thing, the Fatah Hamas against the holiness of Jerusalem. So interesting and very significant table.